Tomorrow, your childhood dies.
I gotta do me like that. John, look at this child. Look at this child right here. What have I done to you? You know what? I always knew Randy Orton was the good one, and your father deserved it. You know, people, for a 3-hour episode of SmackDown, it wasn't really that bad. Or maybe I'm blinded by how bad last week's SmackDown was. So bad I didn't even make a review. But I feel like this show kinda used the 3-hour format in its full potential by giving us some good wrestling that, unlike last week, actually meant something. It actually developed some stories, and what a promo by John Cena. He basically said everything I told you in my reviews lately. This match is our childhood. You're either a Randy guy or a Cena guy. If you're a Cena guy, like, I'm not gonna call you out, but you've been lied to for so many years, and you're still supporting him. I don't know what to tell you, man. This show kicked off with the United States Championship title picture, so they had to team up LA Knight and Damian Priest, and obviously had problems. Damian Priest didn't want to tag him during the match until LA Knight tagged in himself. So it was a pretty decent match, and as y'all know, I love that main eventers are in this title picture. Makes the championship look so prestigious, and people, LA Knight hit the finisher, pinned Solo Sikoa, which is something I absolutely love. I don't know how many people gave up already. I haven't. I'm still waiting for that big-ass LA Knight push. We gotta claim or Drew McIntyre lives that United States Championship and then sends a message backstage. He's the silver bullet for the werewolf. He doesn't understand why Damian Priest is in this match after losing at WrestleMania. He's targeting Fatu because he is the toughest, and he's going to become a Grand Slam champion. So that's pretty interesting. I never actually realized that before, but if Drew McIntyre wins this match, he's going to become a Grand Slam champion in the WWE. Now, people, I said I kinda want Jacob Fatu to retain, but there's always this possibility that Solo is going to do Solo things and mess things up. So if Solo somehow, someway messes things up for Jacob Fatu, Jacob still looks strong and Drew McIntyre is the United States champion. I'm not saying I really need that, but I wouldn't be mad. I mean, Drew McIntyre needs something at this point. It would be great for Drew, would be great for the United States Championship, and perhaps we would get a cool story between Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, which is also good for these two. You know what, let me know in the comments below. Do you want Drew McIntyre to win the United States Championship? Truth still believes in John Cena. You know what, sometimes I do be thinking too that all of this is AI generated. Chelsea Green is mourning, people. Zelina says, what about a tag team match with a partner of my choosing since I don't have friends? And the partner is, people, Alexa Bliss. She's back, so we got this tag team match in which, as you probably predicted, Alexa and Zelina Vega won. I would take Zelina so seriously. I do like her. The theme song ruins it completely for me, people. It just absolutely ruins it for me. She's coming out to a SmackDown theme song, people. What the What's interesting about Alexa, though, is that she met Charlotte Flair later on the show. I feel like Charlotte is kind of a perfect target for the Wyatt Six in a way, because I feel like Alexa is definitely going to join. For some reason, I feel like it makes total sense in the world, and I can't even explain it. Speaking of Charlotte, she did cut a promo in front of a dead crowd. Oh, the crowd sucked. It wasn't just for Charlotte, the crowd absolutely sucked. We did get some cool wrestling, and the crowd just didn't react to anything. She says her match against Tiffany was the greatest WrestleMania match in history. Okay, so I defended this match. I don't think it was as bad as everybody claimed. But Charlie, you gotta chill. Charlie. The fuck? She wants the WWE Women's Championship, fans boo, and she threatens to leave. They still boo, so she leaves. We got Jade Cargill, so we got this tease, which seems like it could be a pretty decent match. Two, you know, alpha women right here. I think that would be a pretty cool rivalry. And it was time for the #1 contenders match. Again, a match that actually matters. So, Nia Jax versus Jade Cargill, people. It's my nightmare. It's my nightmare because of Naomi, which I love. But Naomi, girl, you're ruining wrestling for me. Nia Jax won the match because of Naomi, and she's facing Tiffany for the championship again, and we no one else care about this. Shh. shite. Okay, I'm exaggerating. It's my shtick. I love Nia Jax and I can't admit it. That's the thing right here. I agree with you guys. Whatever. Let's move on. It's a 5-year rivalry at this point, I feel like. But whatever. The title picture does look pretty good. I mean, the end goal must be Naomi taking that championship. And I'm not advocating for Tiffany to lose the championship. That's not the case at all. I'm just saying Naomi is that good and she's doing such a great job. She should be the next WWE Women's Champion. When it comes to Triple H's booking, one thing I don't trust is him actually striking while the iron is hot. When was the last time he actually did that? Fraction are coming for the WWE Tag Team titles. They gave the Street Profits a bunch of compliments and said, these championships would look pretty good on us. So they issued a challenge, a non-title match of course, and the match was great. And the people didn't really care that much, which kinda sucks. Whatever the case may be, I was honestly surprised by the result because Fraction actually won fair and square. We got a handshake. So, few things. WWE are really high on this tag team. They're probably going to become tag team champions in the near future. And also the Street Profits are babyfaces because I couldn't really tell. You know, I'm a bit of a dumbass. Like, I can admit that, but I honestly didn't know because they turned heel and then acted like babyfaces. So I didn't really understand that. That's one of the best things about SmackDown, people, the tag team division. We got Carmelo Hayes versus Aleister Black. Another interesting match. Sure, it's a bit of a side story, but I gotta admit I was interested in this one just because of the in-ring quality potential, and the match was pretty fun. So, of course, Aleister Black wins with a roll-up, which I didn't understand, but then he kicks Miz in the face. Okay, I kinda take my words back. Carmelo Hayes be losing a lot. With so much talent, he be losing a lot. So maybe it's good that they actually protected him. Fraction got attacked backstage by DIY, and the tag team drama continues as we got another tag team match. Rey Fenix and Andrade versus Legado del Fantasma. So kinda did feel like a filler because at this point I was just waiting for John Cena. Not that the match was bad by any means though. So the babyface team wins, and finally they're actually building this story. Berto is still getting abused by Escobar, but he finally stood up for himself. Here's what the end goal is going to be in my opinion. Andrade and Berto in a tag team, which I don't really think is that bad of an idea. But then it was time for John Cena, people, and what a promo on Randy Orton. Somebody threw a bottle in the ring. That's just some dumbass behavior, man. What did you expect? Obviously, he got taken out by security. I think I saw something like that on Twitter. What a dumbass, man. What a dumbass. Tomorrow, your childhood dies. He reflects on his 25-year rivalry with Randy Orton, saying fans must choose between them one final time. And we, the Great One community, we choose Randy Orton all the way. And we're ready to be disappointed. Oh boy, we are. Says Orton is a fraud who wasted his potential and only has a career due to his family. He breaks down hustle, loyalty, respect, claiming Orton fails at all three. He calls Orton a lazy boy and says he's only known for riding Cena's cocktails. Randy Orton's legend ends tomorrow, and he actually referenced the drug test. He says Orton will be like his 2006 drug test, a failure. Cena says he's the real champion and raises the title. So somebody in the hood, which is obviously not Randy Orton, you know, you can tell, tried to RKO him, but he got attitude adjusted. So Cena is celebrating, but then we got the real Randy Orton. RKO to John Cena, kisses the WWE Championship, and boy, do I like that view of Randy Orton holding the WWE title. While I know it's not gonna happen, it probably shouldn't happen, I hope at one point he actually is going to win that championship. I really feel like, how do I put this? For many years now, actually, he's kinda being misused. Like, Randy Orton is still going strong. He shouldn't be just a nostalgia act. That's how I always felt. They gave him the championship in 2020 or 21, I don't remember exactly, against Drew McIntyre, and he lost that championship in like a month, I believe. But people, I am excited about John Cena versus Randy Orton, just like I've said in so many videos already, just because of nostalgia. I'm not expecting much. All I want, all I need, please, WWE, please, please. I'm on my knees, WWE. I'm on my knees. No Travis Scott. That's all I need. No if I see Travis Scott doing something to Randy Orton, how can I take any of this shit seriously anymore? Thank you for watching. The Great One, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.